Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Muhammad Moise sir, English H.O.D. Today I am going to describe about a poem, Another Woman, 10th standard. This poem actually describes the domestic violence. This is happening actually in the world. Because on the name of actually dowry and somewhat discrimination, the hatred, this actually means domestic violence is going on. Another woman in this, we have to go for actually choreography. Choreography means here, this is actually I described last time also, when the R will the dreamer wake, in the time I described on the choreography, the meaning of the choreography. Choreography actually it is described about the dance sequence and the body language, the movements, the actually that will be there in the song. But here choreography means the script we are going to write. Another woman, actually this is written by actually Mrs. Imtiaz Dharkar. I mean, well-known actually a writer, actually from Pakistan, and she happened to actually write actually poems and many other writings. She got actually good actual recognition for her writings. And actually here in this poem, what is describing her name of the poem, Another Woman, and the name of the author here, Mrs. Imtiaz Dharkar. And theme of the poem, you come to know, oh, this is describing about the domestic violence. Domestic violence is highly exposed here. And another woman after woman, another woman means here, another woman means woman after woman are actually means committing suicide, they are dying, and that information giving here because of actually domestic violence. Actually, this is described. And instance of the theme in this poem, actually, mother-in-laws, and actually daughter-in-laws, somewhat actually difference, actually exposed. Mother-in-law, actually, daughter-in-law works very hard. She is very good, but mother-in-law dislikes her, and she actually mother-in-law actually hates her, and she won't actually give respect to the daughter-in-law. And here, due to this, actually means hatred, and actually what happened? Actually, somewhat actually the problem actually raised here, and here that lady daughter-in-law committed suicide. This is not so fair. This is what described here. And here, when the actually in this place here, now come to the characters here: mother-in-law, daughter-in-law, and daughter-in-law's husband here, and mother-in-law's actually son, and here actually housekeepers somewhat, and market place in that work. Actually here we can see actually vendors are there, and fruit sellers, actually vegetable sellers are there, and location describing here house and kitchen room, and also the market. Now, when we come to the scene one, when it is happened here, scene one in that here, mother-in-law actually sits on sofa and she calls actually daughter-in-law. Daughter-in-law actually comes and asks me, actually called the reason what she asked him. Mother-in-law asked her to actually with the breakfast actually prepare. Asked. Daughter-in-law said that actually she did not prepare the breakfast because the vegetables were not there. The vegetables were over. The mother-in-law got angry and told her to go and buy the vegetables from the market. She gives actually some money and some list of actually vegetables to bring. Daughter-in-law actually carries actually vegetable basket, and she actually takes actually money and the list from the mother-in-law, and she walked out of the house, and she reached actually this market. When she reached the market is a busy place where actually the people are entering, people are actually going out. Many people are entering in the market and many people are going out. Because it is a busy place, the people are coming into actually market to buy the goods, buy the vegetables. After buying, they are going out. So this is a continue actually the work progress. The work is in progress. The business is going on. And here, daughter-in-law when she enters here, and she was confusing what to buy, what to buy. She was seeing here and there. The people are calling, people are shouting, and she went to the place and she bought actually a green methi, and she came to the actually fresh bunch of white radish. It was so she picked one of the radish, and she actually put it in her mouth, and started to actually take the taste. It by while crunching, and she noted that the taste was so nice. It was so delicious, so fresh, and she wanted to buy, but immediately she put that actually radish away because she had not the freedom to buy anything. She counted the money and she could not buy anything for herself. Actually, she had no freedom. She came back. She came back to home. and with the vegetables, and she gave actually money, some money to actually mother-in-law. And at the time, mother-in-law actually gave her actually bad looks, dark looks. She did not care her, and she shouted why she had made late actually in the market, and she spent actually more money in the market, and she started abusing, mother-in-law started abusing the daughter-in-law very badly. Not only her actually, not only to daughter-in-law, and she actually, but also she actually abused her parents, her family members also. Because that people actually sent her to darken the doors of others, like that she was seeing. And she kept quiet, daughter-in-law, and went to the kitchen room and started actually chopping the vegetables, and actually onions, and actually green actually leaves. And afterwards actually she lit the stove, and she put the actually pot on the stove, on the fire, and she poured the oil, and poured that actually onions, and green leaves, and other actually minced pepper, something salt, and she was preparing the curry. And the heat of that actually means the fire actually giving actually a very hot heat on the hot atmosphere there in the kitchen room. And she was going to shield actually, she was going to actually cover actually her actually cheeks from that hot actually means fire of the stove. And it was the fire of the stove was making the hissing sound, hiss up sound, hiss up sound, like it was making like a whistle, small whistle sound, like the snake actually sound, a hissing sound it has come, while the fire was burning itself and giving actually means a lot of actually sound. And actually she was shielding her face. And at the time, her mother-in-law was still actually abusing her. She could hear from that point. And what could be done, she was not knowing actually where her parents sent to the house, where actually she could not lead actually good life there. And she was thinking that if you would like to, she would like to tell all the things to her actually husband, but her husband also won't actually support the lady. Actually her husband would support only the mother-in-law. Actually she could, what could be done, she was not knowing what to be done. At the time she happened to see there was a kerosene tin, and she actually took that kerosene tin and pour actually all the actually oil on her body, kerosene oil on her body, and lit the fire, and made herself burnt alive. It is a very actually terrific actually things it was happened here. It was actually she made actually utter sounds while she was burning, and it is unbearable actually the fire actually burnt her alive. It was so actually bad. Because see, this is not so good. Committing suicide is not the solution. Committing actual suicide, committing actually, suicide is not the solution. One should come out and face the problems, and raise the problems, remove the problems, because one should use the rights of the life. Actually, she should actually means go all out and actually make complaint in the police station, and she should do actually some other things also. And actually making her life end is not so good. She should actually all come out and fight for the rights. That is also required. So the lady should have to use empowerment of the women, and should actually develop actually means this is the bravery, and she could go and do that. But she actually failed. It's not so good. In my opinion, committing suicide is not the solution for any problem. The problems will come in life. One should actually face the problem, remove the problem. One should solve the problem. One should work upon the problem. Then only the problems will go out. So that is very important. And here, the world is highly actually sophisticated, highly developed world is here. Be a man, say no dowry. Actually, it is new generation for that. I'm giving suggestions, messages that be a man. Actually, while going to marry at the time, be a man, say no dowry. So at the time, what will be happen? The love and affection will be actually developed. Actually between couple. Because only marrying for dowry is not so good. We are going means new generation. They should think that they are going to marry the woman, not the dowry. They are going to marry the woman, not the dowry. So this is very important. Be a man said no dowry, and we have to bring changes required. Revolution is required. Now actually new things are required. So that is very Kanya Shulkam. That is also describing Kanya Shulkam will be given. We have to give actually Kanya Shulkam to the ladies. We should give amount to the ladies. We should not take the lady from actually we should take the amount from the ladies while getting married. So this is totally unfair. Be a man, say no dowry. This is important. I request all the actually means students. Actually, you have to go for subscribing my channel, and go on actually pressing the button for actually giving the bell button, and go for actually liking also, and go for sharing actually this my actually this video to others. and give your comments also. Where I welcome all the comments, whether all comments should be welcomed from your side. And do hard work, children. The exams are getting near, and you should do hard work, bring good results. All the best to children. 10th class. Have a good day, children. Thank you very much.